There is a specific kind of YouTube channel that works incredibly hard and grows almost not at all. It posts regularly and the videos are decent quality. The creator clearly cares, and yet the subscriber count barely moves. The view plateau at a few hundred per video, and every upload, it feels like dropping something into a void and waiting for nothing. If you're experienced that feeling, the problem is almost certainly not your effort. It's not your editing, and it's not your camera, and it's not the algorithm. The problem is that your channel looks random. And random channels are invisible to the very system that would otherwise be working to grow them for free. And here's exactly what random posting is doing to your growth and the specific content architecture that fixes it. And here's why random posting is an algorithm death sentence. A random channel is not a channel that posts bad video, it's a channel that posts videos without a coherent relationship to each other. One week it's a perfect review, next week it's a vlog, and the week after that it's a tutorial, and then an opinion piece, then a challenge video, then topics vary. The implied audiences vary, the energy varies. From the outside, it looks like a channel that posts consistently. From the inside, though, from the algorithm's perspective, it looks like a channel that doesn't know what it is. And the algorithm's job, as covered in the algorithm video, is matchmaking. It connects content with the viewer most likely to enjoy it. To do that accurately, it needs a reliable model of who your viewer is. And it builds that model from the behavior and data of the people that have watched your previous videos. And when your videos attract different types of viewers each week, product reviews one week, vlog viewers the next, tutorial seekers the week after, the behavioral data is scattered across three completely different audience profiles. And the algorithm cannot find a pattern. It cannot confidently recommend your next video because it genuinely does not know who your channel is for. So it doesn't recommend it, or it tests it with a small, poorly matched audience that generates weak engagement signals, which confirms its uncertainty and further reduces distribution. Random posting doesn't just fail to help you grow, it actively degrades the recommendation data that is the foundation of organic reach. And the content pillar, the system, the fix is not posting less or posting more. It's building a content architecture that gives the algorithm pattern it needs to do its job. And give your audience a reason to subscribe rather than just watch a single video. The content pillar system is the architecture that works. A content pillar is a recurring category of a video that your channel publishes consistently that serves a defined audience, and that creates a recognizable pattern across your upload history. Your channel might have two or three pillars, not 10, not one, two or three. And here's a practical example. A personal finance channel for people in their 20s might have three content pillars: explainers answering a specific money question, real money case studies showing decisions and outcomes, and mindset videos addressing the psychological side of financial behavior. And these three types of videos serve the same core viewer, a 20 something trying to get their financial life together from three different angles. And they're not identical in format, but they are consistent in audience. And that consistency means the algorithm builds a single, tight, accurate audience profile across all three types rather than three scattered incompatible ones. The pillar also solves the creative problem what to make next. Instead of asking, what should I post this week? Which leads to random topic selection driven by whatever happened to be interesting that day. And you ask, what's my next explainer? Or what's my next case study? Or what's my next mindset video? And that the constraint of the pillar is what makes the channel coherent. And coherence is what makes it grow. And here's how to identify your pillars. Your content pillars are not categories you assign yourself, okay? They emerge from the intersection of three things: what your target viewer needs, and what you can deliver with genuine knowledge or perspective, and what formats you can execute consistently with the resources you have. Start with the viewer. Write a description of the specific person your channel is for, not a demographic label, but a description of their situation, their frustrations, their questions, and what they're trying to figure out. Be specific enough that you could recognize this person if you met them. a young professional who fell behind financially or are too embarrassed to admit they don't understand basic money concepts is a specific viewer. Are people interested in personal finance is not. Once you have the specific viewer, list the 10 most pressing questions that person is actively trying to answer right now. Not the questions you want to answer, the questions they're already asking. These become the raw material for your explainer pillar. Then list the 5 to 10 experiences or decisions or processes related to your niche that would be most valuable to see documented in real time or with real outcomes. These become your case study or process pillar. And then identify the reoccurring mindset, the psychological or motivational friction points your viewer faces, the things that stop them from acting on the information they already have. These become your mindset or perspective pillars. 2 to 3 pillars is the target. More than three, and the channel starts to feel fragmented again. And fewer than two, and you risk the single format monopoly that causes audience fatigue in longer running channels. And the content calendar that makes it automatic. Once your pillars are defined, the content calendar writes itself. For a channel posting one video per week with 3 pillars, the rotation is very simple. Pillar 1, Pillar 2, Pillar 3, repeat. The only remaining decision is which specific topic within each pillar to cover in each slot. And this rotation solves 3 problems simultaneously. It ensures your channel always has each type of content being produced, which serves different segments of your audience at different moments in their journey with your topic. It prevents the creative exhaustion that comes from trying to reinvent the format every single week. And it also creates a viewing pattern that engaged subscribers to begin to anticipate, which drives return visits that feed the algorithm session build signals at all times. And so the specific topic for each pillar slot comes from a running idea bank. Spending 1 hour per month on a topic research or look at what your target viewer is searching for in your niche. What questions appear repeatedly in a relevant community forum? What your own most viewed videos suggest about demand? And what gaps exist in your competitors' content library? So, populate the idea bank with 20 to 30 topics across your pillar, and then execute from the bank rather than starting from scratch each week. The creative energy goes into execution, not ideation, okay? Which produces better videos in less time. The transition, if you've already been posting randomly, if your channel already has 50 videos pointing in different directions, you have 2 options and both of them work, okay? The first is a clean pivot. Pick a lane, define your pillar, and simply start posting in the new structure without announcement or apology. And most viewers who find your channel will find it through new videos and not old ones. And the old videos continue to generate whatever search traffic they generate. The new structure starts building the coherent audience profile and the algorithm needs. And within 30 to 50 consistent videos under the new structure, the old scattered data becomes a smaller fraction of the total, and the recommendation profile clarifies. The second is a selective archive, okay? Make the video that doesn't fit the new direction unlisted, not deleted, okay? Unlisted. They still exist for anyone with a direct link. They still appear in search if they were generating traffic, but they no longer appear in your channel page feed, which means a new visitor to your channel page sees a coherent body of work rather than a confusing mixed history. And this is a more aggressive intervention, not always necessary, but for channels where the scatter is severe and the old content is actively undermining the new viewer conversations or the conversions, it can meaningfully improve your channel page subscribe rate within weeks. And the compound effect of coherence, okay? Here's the payoff that makes this architecture worth building carefully. A coherent channel with defined pillars compounds in ways a random channel never can. And each pillar video adds to the algorithm's model of your audience. Each new video benefits from the model built by all the previous ones. And the 55th video on your channel gets better distribution than the 5th, not because it's better, though it's probably is, okay, but because the algorithm has 34 videos worth of audience data to inform its matching. And the recommendation infrastructure gets stronger with every consistent upload. and the growth curve flattens and then steepens at a point that random channels never reach because they never build the clean data foundation that makes the steepening possible. And the creator who look back at their channel growth and says it's just suddenly started working around video 40 are describing this compounding. Nothing suddenly changed. The foundation simply became solid enough to support what the algorithm can build on top of it. So, stop posting random videos. Define the 2 or 3 categories your channel will own. Build the idea bank and execute the rotation and give the algorithm something it can actually work with. Thanks for watching. If you like this day's video, check out this one up here on the right, and we will check you on the next one. Thanks for watching.